Hello everyone and welcome to the fashionably late midweek video. So I'm working in Dungeon Alchemist again because in the next few times in the future I will have a small group or a big group of people that I will subdivide into smaller groups that want to have some option to play Dungeons and Dragons, and I am the one who will be the dungeon master for these people. At least for the beginning, we will split into multiple groups, and currently I'm working on the very first start, which will be a one-shot or a two-shot rather for these players, so they have an initial idea of what is Dungeons and Dragons, how do we play it, how does it feel, am I interested or not. And you have seen that there are some smaller images every now and then, some AI generated stuff. That is because I want to tell you a bit about the whole setting, what I'm going to do for the players with the players, and we'll see what happens overall. So what I'm currently working on is one of the set pieces, the village, the currently unnamed village that the players will start in. And the idea is that the whole thing, since we are playing in October, is a bit spooky, a bit mystical, a bit, inspired by the season. There is the small village where the player characters will come. The group consists of 7 players actually, so it's a big group. It's much bigger than I prefer to play D&D. And the idea is that we will later split on. There is another DM that offered to run the Curse of Strahd campaign, so we will probably split into a group that plays Curse of Strahd, and another group that I will DM that will either play the Pirate campaign, which means you will see me finish that in the near future, or alternatively they will play a desert campaign, Arabian Nights, 1001 Nights, that stuff, and we'll see how the whole thing goes. For now I wanted to have something a bit spooky. You will see the spooky come out later on. A small village, seemingly innocent, with some people living there. It's not bad, it's not good, it just is. And the players will quickly notice that there are some strange things going on. At least one of them, until everyone rolls godlike, will lose their memories and think, hey, I'm just a villager here, I'm just living here, and the others will notice that, will hopefully start to investigate and see that there is much lying underneath the whole thing. And you can see I'm trying to convey the whole spooky thing with dead trees, with moss-grown stones. There's a bit too much detail right now, and I'm later changed that. So yeah, cobwebs, the whole this is spooky, this is dark thing. And the idea is that the players will come there, will late in the evening, will spend the night in the inn, and on the morning some of them will just head out and do farm work and not remember that they're actually adventurers, and the rest will hopefully investigate, help them get their memories back, and then see what is going on here, and what is actually happening. Yeah. The whole story will revolve about a witch that has control of this village, and a secret coven of her followers, who are not really witches, who don't really know they serve a witch, but yeah, when this comes up, they will encounter these creepy scarecrow constructs that they will have to fight. The whole thing is set up for level 1 characters, for new players, so I decided for level 1 so they don't get overwhelmed with a ton of decisions and a ton of options. We have some players that have never played D&D, they just know D&D exists, and what are we doing here, how is this working? So there's a few maps. This map is a simple crossing. I wanted to have a map where they cross through the woods. You can see the path, you can see them cross through the woods. And the other element that I wanted to add is a tower that they have to climb. It's relatively small. It's not really a big tower. You can see me generate a few towers right here. This is the start of this, and in the tower they will actually learn or notice that there is they will meet someone, a friendly soul who will help them figure out what is going on, at least to some extent, and then they will have to see how they go on about the whole thing. After trying a few different designs, I decided for a relatively simple design for the base tower. You can see this here. The idea is that the group starts to investigate. Most of the people here are relatively oblivious to what is going on, and there are a few who will not tell them the truth because they themselves are hiding their allegiance to the witch, if they are aware of it at all. And they will get set on the path to find this tower, which some say is ruined, dilapidated, nobody's living here. Some say, oh, there's an old abbot living there. Some say it has fallen, and the players will find the abbot and will maybe not see that he is a ghost. He is the spirit of the past, someone who has tried to fight the witch and has paid dearly for this. And yeah, I will actually print out all these maps. This is why I'm exporting this as prints. And once they have the information from the abbot, they will know how to find the witch coven, her servants, more or less, and how to deal with them, how to handle how to handle this, and how to engage this. But once they try to leave the tower, there will be magic barrier and they will be forced to fight. I think for the first time, the idea is that the players will level up 2 times, so they know what is the actual level up mechanic, how does this work, does my character get stronger, and I want to have them level up to level 3, so each character has a chance to see, okay, what are subclasses, how does this work, how does this change my character. So yeah, this is what I'm going for with the whole thing. It's a very short, I think it's a very short and simple module that I'm building here. You can see I'm basically building the tower here. And this is basically the final version of that tower that they are going to be in. The different stages of the tower, they will have to fight downwards. So they can easily get up to the tower and talk with the ghost, but then they will have to fight their way down. That is the idea. That is what I'm currently working on, and yeah. The first session will be next week on Saturday. I will probably make a video on this weekend telling you how this went and prepare the second part of this, which will be more village details. It's actually a more detailed side of the village, because there will stuff happening which I will not spoil yet once they're back in the village, and there will also be the climactic fight with the witch. Anyway, that's it what I'm currently working on. Thanks for watching. I hope this inspires you for your own content, and I will see you guys on the weekend again with another video. Until then, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you guys around.